Hello, I'm Jeremy from the First Aid Team, where we teach people to save lives. Today's video is all about slings. Slings are something that we don't do that often, and people can struggle with them. So I've come up with a very simple approach. It works for me. It's a simple aid memoir, and if I ever have to either do a sling for real, or indeed when I teach it, I always talk about Australian rugby. There are two types of slings. We have an elevated sling, and this is used for where people have bleeds to the arms. We might use them for broken collarbones, dislocated shoulders, and potentially flailed chest. The other type of sling is a support sling. These are used for suspected strains, sprains, and fractures. Now, if we go for the elevated sling, Australian rugby gives me an up and over, down under. Up and over, down under tells me how to put a triangular bandage on. The arm is elevated, so it is an up and over. Taking the triangular bandage out of its packaging, they should be standard in your first aid kit. Unpack the bandage fully. Which is sometimes easier said than done. And to help you do this properly, with the long side of the bandage at the top, get hold of the corner opposite and put a simple little knot in at one end. This helps us locate the bandage. And the other part of my process goes knot to the elbow, point to the shoulder. Up and over, the sling goes on top of the arm or above the arm. Knot to the elbow, point to the shoulder. It can only go one way. Now, if I can ask Freddie to just turn that way around for me, please. Get hold of the material. In this case, it can only come across the back. So making sure our pocket that we created is properly located, tied in a knot or a bow. And if you'll turn back to the front for me, please. We then need to tuck any spare material just gently underneath the arm to provide support. And if you relax your arm, a simple elevated sling, an up and over, down, under. For the support sling, we adopt a similar approach. Knot to the elbow, point to the shoulder. But this time it's down, so therefore the bandage goes between the arm and the body or under the arm. Again, slipping it in between the arm and the body, knot to the elbow, point to the shoulder. This now can only go in one place. It comes up here, and we tie it off around the neck, making sure, relax your arm for me please, that the arm is fully supported and perhaps that the tips of the fingers are exposed so we can do a circulation check. There we go, a simple approach to slings. I'm Jeremy from the First Aid Team, where we teach people to save lives.